on his head. Alright, Danny. Now we've got control of this fight here. Breathe up.
Slow your breathing down, Danny. Remember?
Slowly breathing down.
Slow it down in through your nose. Feel your lungs. Slowly, Danny. Slow that breathing down. Dig your toes in the floor.
Remember what I was saying to you about the left hook, right hand? Every time you throw the left hook, his right hand comes down. There's a left hook, right hand. Go.
McDermott's thrown more. Okay. He's landed more. He's ahead on the statistics. Do you think he's in front?
Well, I've scored the 10-8 round to him, which was a big help. But that was certainly a round for Williams. Got himself back together again, took the initiative. Tremendous performance from both men, but amazing. But you can see I have the dead level now, thanks to the 10-8 for McDermott in the 5th.
And Jim, you told me beforehand you didn't think this would go long, that Williams would win easily.
Yeah, but I thought it would have far too much in the tank. I said it would take a performance far above anything that John McDermott has produced in the past. Well, that's exactly what he's come up with. Outstanding performance from him so far.
When he turned pro in 2000, he joked with us that he'd be world heavyweight champion, John McDermott, in 2008. It seemed a long time away. Could he be a British champion? That would suit him very nicely, but Williams has come back in the last couple of rounds. Just looks in his left hand there, Williams.
McDermott doesn't look quite so wary of Williams' power now. I just wonder, taking a couple of full-blooded shots, if it has given him that confidence. Looking much more at home now.
Williams was 7-1 on to retain his title before this. I bet those odds have changed. McDermott, though, has never been beyond 10 rounds. Is there the drive from John McDermott? Does he really think he can still win this, or is he happy just to have got this far?
Well, he was saying in the corner, I'm doing my best. I think it's possible he feels he's doing better than he imagined he would. But this is the time he has to dig in. Maybe it's time to start stepping forward with the punches. He's standing his ground, but he wants to be stepping in with the shots.
In those sweat-stained blue trunks and the dazzling silver and silver boots of Brixton's Danny Williams. Such a popular character he's been in British boxing. Standing off still, McDermott.
I think he was complaining about a low punch there, but I think the punch was deflected. Good right hand. Again, McDermott has taken it.
He doesn't mind trading as well, John McDermott. He's showing plenty of heart.
Again, McDermott just been a little bit quiet in this round, although there's not a lot happening. Williams is the one who looks as though he's trying to get something going. McDermott just standing off. Not really busy enough here. But not too many punches landed in this round.
Yeah, lack of work rate from John McDermott. One or two of these may be slipping away from him.
I know you're tired, John. This is what we want to do. Okay.
It don't matter, John. You're at that
9th round, mate. Okay, you need to start pumping them, Jad. 3 rounds. It's an amateur boxing.
Hold it. Slowly breathe it out.
Yeah, breathe it deep.
Slowly breathe it out. In through the nose.
Listen, Danny, now listen
Feel
to
the
me.
lungs.
Yeah, hold on.
Slowly breathe it out.
Keep breathing down.
Len Harvey held the title, 33-42.
And the white, don't fall into the jab.
And we had Tommy Farr
Okay?
from Wales, the Tony Pandy terror. England's Bruce Woodcock, 45-50. Great names in the past. And Don Cockle. Remember him against Rocky Marciano. Henry Cooper, our Henry, one of our favourite sons, long reign. And Joe Bugner, who took over, good enough to take Ali the distance. Lennox Lewis, 91-93, held this crown and of course went on to become a terrific world champion. And that's something Danny Williams hasn't been able to do, conquer the world. He's had one challenge against Vitaly Klitschko, now back on the domestic scene, and he needs to win this if he's going to get into the mix again. Much weaker worldwide heavyweight division these days. Good, entertaining domestic encounter here. Williams trying to retain his belt, and John McDermott just trying to suck it up and find the punches to do what he almost did in the fifth and try and stop Williams.
So I think the problem for McDermott, he's throwing a jab to fend Williams off. He's not stepping in, using it as a weapon. He's a bit more punches than his punches. That was better with the uppercut. Again, Williams taking the initiative, looking the boss.
One or two of those low. I think Dave Paris is going to have a word. He's had problems with them in the past, Danny Williams, against Michael Sprott and Konstantin Eric.
And Dave Paris has pulled him a couple of times already for low punching.
He doesn't want to lose a point, does he, Jim, at this stage?
No, well, I have things close. If the judges have it as close, it's the last thing he needs.
So a little smile from Danny Williams, blood on the lip, as though he's still pretty relaxed in there.
I mean, McDermott still looks sprightly, you know, we don't see him gasping for oxygen. He still looks as though he has something in the tank. If he has, it's time to start using it.
He's got to seize this opportunity, John McDermott. It's there and in front of him. But is he doing enough?
Well, Williams is not too busy in this round either. A lot of posing in this round. They're both obviously feeling the pace. Williams again looking to wind up the big bombs, just making things a little bit obvious. His intentions are just that little bit too obvious.
Was happy to come in at 18-13, Danny Williams. He was 16-4 when he regained this British title against Scott Gammer down in Wales. It's a lot heavier. Will that be taking its toll late on, Jim?
Well, it seems it's a way he's performed that in the past and performed well. Not a lot to separate them in this round. They're both feeling the pace. Both happy just to coast for a round. A little bit of a ceasefire in this round.
Wobbly back to his corner, Danny Williams. An action-packed Friday fight. Now still become a cash batty in the unbeaten Harrow featherweight up against John Vanamenis. He's good to watch. Chaz Simmons, well, loves a tear up. So does Alex Spitko. Don't miss that one. Shafiwa Munyai, the classy South African, against Osumanu Akaba, who he recently saw fight for the Commonwealth featherweight title. Plenty ahead.
He's only trying one big shot all the time, John. So push him back, make the jab count, and hit him with the right hand. Two rounds of the fight of your life.
Get up on your feet. Come on.
2 rounds of the fight of your life.
2 rounds of the fight of your life. He's thrown at 26 more. He's landed 20 more. This, remember, is on the computer. 3 judges at ringside: Mark Green, Richie Davis, and Marcus McDonald. How will they be seeing things? It's probably tight. They want a huge effort from John McDermott now.
Yeah, but it's time just to put a little bit more into this if he can muster that. Then you see my card at William 1 point up simply because he's putting that little bit more into what he's doing. McDermott a little bit negative at times.
Hits his fist there, John McDermott, to try and find another combination. And Williams with the single shots.
I mean, these are jabs for McDermott, but there's no snap in them. I mean, do you consider them point scoring, or they're just fending Williams off?
His fans trying to get behind him. Look for the uppercut, and that's a useful shot as Williams comes in.
That's a good sign again from McDermott. That shows the confidence is coming back. That was the flashy punches we haven't seen for a few rounds.
Combinations to the body from Williams. Frank Maloney, John McDermott's manager, looking on with such interest. He was one of the only people that thought McDermott could win this that I spoke to beforehand.
Yeah, well, the bookies certainly didn't agree. But McDermott has put up the performance of his life. Becoming a little bit untidy now, as you can imagine. But this is as good a heavyweight fight as we've seen for the British title in a little while.
You can't take your eyes off it. It's been clean most of the way and interesting. Williams just out of rhythm there with his jab.
Yeah, Williams is the one who's not producing much here again, trying to wind up the one big shot.
Looking for the uppercut. Gum shield out. McDermott 7 years younger. Will that help in these last few minutes? Dave Paris just sorting the situation out. And it's Stan McDermott, John's father, who returns the gum shield for Danny Williams. Stan, a good heavyweight in the 80s. So wants his son to lift that British title tonight. Bit of posturing and posing in the 10th.
Well, McDermott's been popping the jab. It hasn't been a quality jab, but to be honest, Williams hasn't managed to produce too much in this round either. So nothing much to make your mind up about this round. Maybe just the popping jab of McDermott.